And we're back. So I want to know if you guys have any strategy of how to book, or what do you do first, as far as you book your flight first, then you book your hotel, and then you focus on the transportation, or do you guys book your flights first and then go to the location and see what you guys, or where you guys are gonna stay, what you guys are gonna do? Like, do you guys do have like a pre-plan? Obviously, you guys investigate of like which place you want to go to. However, I want to know if there is a way like that you guys follow, like anything specific. For example, you book your flight, and after you book your flight, you go ahead and make sure that you have an accommodation first. My way to do it initially was book my flight, book my accommodation, and then I started looking for things to do. And then once I got there, I would see how do I get from point A to point B. I would ask questions at the hotels or the hostels, basically. But I also looked online. However, for Mexico, it was my first place that I ever solo traveled to, and so I was kind of like, okay, how do I get to the center, to downtown, to main Cancun, or what do I do? But then there was this guy that just said, hey, the bus, public bus or whatever. So I was like, hey, how much is it? And they told me it was like cheap, and it would take you, it was like $12, 12 US dollars. I don't remember at the top of my head right now. However, it would take me from the airport straight to Cancun, and then from there I was kind of like guided with that, and I would ask questions to the drivers and everything. They would guide me to tell me, oh yes, this will take you to Tulum, this will take you to Playa del Carmen as well. You just have to book your ticket, and then after that you be at the station at whatever time you book it at, and so on and so forth. So that helped me out a lot, because now for the next time that I went, I knew exactly what to do and everything. I already had my flight and my hotel booked, or hostel. And the activities at the hostel, I'll meet somebody and I'll be like, hey, like, what are you guys doing tomorrow? Or they would ask me, they told me, oh, we're going to the cenote, we're taking this trip to this place, to Isla Mujeres. Yeah, and they're like, oh, tag along. So cool. So there I go, and I tagged along, and now I know how to get around. But that's usually how it goes for me. So I basically book my flight, and then sometimes I just get to the place, and then I'll book my accommodation at the country that I'm in. And then for as far as transportation, I figure it out at the airport. I ask questions. I'll be like, oh, Uber works, then perfect, Uber. But taxis usually I don't do, because just like I feel like that's in every country, that they just try to get more of you, and it's just not. I feel like there's cheaper ways to just travel or get transportation. But you guys let me know in the comments, because I'm actually curious, like, what do you guys do, and like, what step by step do you guys do? Do you book your flight first, your accommodation, you look what to do, like how what's your strategy? I'm actually curious.